Hello and welcome to Cornish Walking Trails. Today we're at Trencrom.
Paradise private beach.
Trencrom is about 4 miles from Hayle, near St Ives. Hello everybody, we've got a bit of a different adventure today. We've been sent some walk instructions. They were made using Google Earth by a man in America called Jim. So hello Jim, thank you so much for doing this for us, and we're going to try them out. He hasn't put a foot on the ground for this walk for quite a considerable amount of time. So today, who knows what we're in for. We're at Trencrom. We're going to go up to the summit first and then head towards Carbis Bay and test out these instructions. So let me show you what Jim has prepared. It is brilliant. He's given us a title for the walk: Explore an Iron Age hill fort and the rich history of the surrounding countryside. There's an overview which we'll read to you later. He's given us a map, and the walk instructions begin on this page. Very detailed walk instructions. I shall look forward to using those. And then in addition to the walk instructions, there's quite a few points of interest as we go along. So with all that, we know there's a lot of work that goes into that, so we really appreciate what you've done for us, Jim. Thank you so much.
So for our walk today, we've parked here. This is a small little National Trust car park. There's probably room for about 5 or 6 cars here, and it's a donations car park.
So what we'll do, I think, is to pop this on our Patreon page for everybody, whether you pay or not, and then you, if you wanted to, can share Jim's walk instructions as well. Are you ready for this then?
I am, sure am. Yeah, 5 and a bit miles.
Yes.
Yeah, fully prepared, ready to go. Look, I'm travelling light today.
I can't help but notice there's kind of some bumps in your coat.
There are, yes. Yeah, there are some bumps.
Do you care to share?
Do you want to have a look at my bumps? What's in? Here we go.
Why haven't you got a rucksack?
Well, I'm travelling light, see, so I got a couple of snacks there for myself.
Very good.
Got a new hat. Do I have a
Yeah,
new hat?
I like your hat.
Yeah, look, it's got a special compartment inside.
Oh, no, another one. How many saffron buns you got with you?
Yeah.
3.
I get hungry.
So Trencrom is one of the highest points in this area. I think it might even be the highest point in Penwith, but I might have to look that one up. It's owned by the National Trust, which is making it free access, public access for everyone. And it's quite chunky steps getting up here. Ooh, it's making me puff.
I
can't
I
believe
saw
the
online,
view.
They've got goats up here apparently.
Goats?
Goats, yeah.
Mountain goats.
Hill goats.
Gosh, I can see St Michael's Mount. I didn't expect to see St Michael's Mount. And over there is Roger's Tower.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
On the quarry.
And the quarry. I really enjoyed that walk going up there. We've done it again since, haven't we? Views are getting better, aren't they?
Amazing, isn't it? Picked a lovely day for it. You wouldn't believe it's October.
Well, that was intended, wasn't it? We were waiting for that breathless, perfect day, weren't we?
I think we've got it.
Now, we're meant to be able to see north and south coast when we get to the top, and there's quite a way to go yet.
These views are incredible. Yeah.
Oh, are we here? Are we at the top? Wow. Yes. There's the other coast, isn't it? Ah. I can see the sea. And I can see the sea. Wow. So there's the Penwith moorland. The sea. A couple of people doing what we're doing. Neil's monument behind that bloke. Carbis Bay. Yeah. If I put the camera up and just make out Godrevy Lighthouse. St Agnes Beacon, calm brae above the gorse bushes here. Directly in front is Hayle with the saltings, and Garrick, I guess that's St Erth, and then the hill is Godolphin, coming round to the Lizard. Oh my goodness me. And then ending up at St Michael's Mount, Mounts Bay, looking towards Land's End. And I guess we should go all the way really, shouldn't we? After Penzance, you can see the church in the headland. Beyond that, Mousehole and Newlyn. And as we mentioned a moment ago, Rogers Tower with the quarry. The rest of the moorland. And back where we started. What do you make of it then?
It's amazing, isn't it?
360-degree panorama, isn't it?
It's lovely because you can actually see the coasts on both sides, the north coast and the south coast, isn't it?
And I guess our knowledge of Cornwall helps us pick out the various points that we know.
It's always fun doing that, isn't it?
Yeah, I've just spotted Four Lanes mast.
As you do.
Yeah. Well, so, it's a monument. It's quite a significant landmark, really, in that area.
I've never been here before.
No, I came here with my mum as a child, and it was one of those that was just me and my mum and a piece of paper, and she kind of said, well, we'll try it. Your dad's not here to help us out, who was always the map reader and got us around everywhere. And I can't remember what happened. I do remember going down a tiny little lane with lots of rocks on it, so we may encounter that. But
so was that from a local paper, was it?
Yeah, cut out from the West Briton. They used to put walks in the West Briton weekly walks.
Oh.
And that's all we had to guide us at the time. So I honestly can't remember what happened, but I do remember coming to Trencrom because she got quite nervous that Dad wasn't with us.
I'm loving this already.
I am too. I don't want to leave this bit. I'm done now. I'll go back to the car for my lunch. Just walking over this side, and look at that. Hayle and the Towers. Out to Godrevy Lighthouse. St Agnes beyond. And with the naked eye you can actually see further up the coast towards Trevose. I don't expect it's coming out. It's such a shame. But I don't think we could have picked a much better day. Not a breath of wind. So Jim has really helpfully included a little bit about Trencrom. So it seems to have started out life as a neolithic tor enclosure that was upgraded to an Iron Age hill fort. The outline of hut circles are visible and a sense of the boundary wall still exists. A well can be found on the northwest side behind a large rock outcropping, and rocks indicating a possible gate are still visible on the east side of the enclosure. This location would have been easily defended during the Iron Age because there was a wooden palisade around the edge and steep slopes on every side.
You can understand why this was a hill fort, wasn't it?
Oh, I know.
It commands probably one of the best views in West Cornwall, I would have thought.
You would certainly know if someone was coming, wouldn't you?
You certainly would.
Gosh.
Wow.
Unless it was doing our usual Cornish misting.
Oh, you wouldn't see them then, would you?
No, Cornishing.
Mizzling.
Mizzling, that's the word. I'm just looking at the view, not really thinking what I'm saying.
So I haven't brought any books with me today because we normally read out old books and things like that, but I do know a fact about Trencrom.
What's that?
So the landowner here was a chap who was called Tyringham, I think it was. I think he was a lieutenant, and he gave this land to the National Trust in 1946. Okay. And he wanted the land here to be a memorial to all the Cornish men and women that lost their lives in the First and Second World War.
Oh,
and he gave it to the National Trust for everybody to enjoy.
Oh, gosh.
There's a plaque here somewhere, but I haven't been able to find it yet.
Okay, let's go on a hunt. I can see the gateposts. We need to find a well, some gateposts, a roundhouse, and the plaque.
Right.
Let's go.
Not much, then.
No.
Right, come on.
Right, the gateposts are over there, look.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see them? Well, I wonder if that's meant to be a roundhouse then. From up here, it looks round. There's a bit of depression. I don't know. Don't know what I'm looking for, really. There is a raised bit there that gives you a sense of a boundary and goes down to the gates. Yeah.
Massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I am 6.5 foot tall though, as you know. So.
6.5 foot tall. Yeah. The lumps in your coat are really putting me off, you know. funny.
You've drooped.
Let's try and find this well. You are naughty.
There's nothing worse but droopy buns.
Just put it away. So apparently the well can be found on the northwest side behind a large outcrop of rock. Gentle breeze brings all the noises that you can hear at the ground level. You can hear the gentle rumble of the traffic. There's some horses, you can hear the hooves but you can't see them. Birds also are calling. Sheep in the field down there, and you can also hear the cattle in that farm. It's a beautiful day. Wow, we've explored for quite a bit now, haven't we?
Can't find the well.
Can't find the well. We found the gates, we found the enclosure, but we haven't found the actual houses.
No, and I couldn't find that plaque either.
Oh, we can't find the plaque either. Okay. It's quite a large area.
I'd like to say we're doing well, but we're not, are we?
Oh. This video will pale into insignificance.
I'm plumbing new depths.
Come on.
Sunk without trace.
Yeah, I've got to get down from here now. How did I get up here?
Have you seen this below your feet?
I know.
Yeah. There's a date on that.
1908.
It does say 1908, doesn't it? You can clearly see that.
Must have taken ages to carve that out.
It looks like a TB maybe there.
Yeah.
And JR maybe?
Graffiti on Trencrom.
Did you bring our chisel?
But the only way to get, you can't go.
The bit that really interests me about how Jim has put this together is that he hasn't done it himself. He hasn't had feet on the ground. He said that they used to holiday here up until about 2014, but he's put this together from researching on the internet and Google Earth, Google Maps. I just take my hat off to him, because I find this sort of thing, putting our walks together, really difficult. We go out and we walk them so many times to make sure we've got it right, and we get a bit, I suppose, a little bit anxious about it all, but yeah, so thank you very much.
So we've descended from the summit of Trencrom.
Yes.
We're now picking up the St Michael's Way markers,
So
which are here.
obviously St Michael's Way is a two-way track.
So it goes from Lelant Church via St Ives, sort
Yes.
of, almost St Ives,
Yeah,
and across to
Carver's
St
Bay,
Michael's Mount.
and then across. So we want to get to Carver's Bay. Now we know from looking at the hill that it was over that way, so we're saying we're going this way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Across the field to a place where it comes to a point at a stand of trees.
Well, I can see trees down there.
There's a stile down there too. So the instructions are telling us we're coming up to a busy road, and he's put on there that in the summer months it'll be quite busy, so take some caution, which is lovely. I always like it when the person writing this is putting themselves in the moment with the person doing the walk. You know, just be a bit careful. Just shows a bit of kindness, doesn't it? Another stile, and here we are. Just beside the busy road, Bowl Rock. I've always wanted to come and have a look at this. A number of times I've passed it in the car. Oh, look at this. What a chunk of granite. Is that one piece? Goodness me.
You look amazed, Sarah.
I am, I'm bowled over. Got there before you.
You did. Well done.
He's raising so many questions. I must see if he's given us some detail. Yes.
Okay.
A rather impressive boulder found at the bottom of Trencrom Hill, folklore attributes this rock to rest here as a result of a game played by giants.
Oh, it must be true.
Chucking they boulders around again. Where are you going?
There's an old plaque in here. Let's see what it says.
Oh!
I might have to read it.
Yes. If you can.
Right, it says... Oh! Okay. Oh, no, hang on. Bear with me.
Struggling to get in there. Bear with.
Bear with.
Bear with. Bear with.
Right, it says, according to local folklore, this rock was used by giants playing a game on Trencrom Hill.
Well, you didn't have to go to all that trouble because Jim had done it for us.
Well done, Jim. Thank you very much.
So we're basically following St Michael's Way to Carbis Bay. Those are the little like scallop signs. There was one back there. We might see one in a minute. If I do, I'll show you what I mean. This is the sign we're following. It's like a scallop or a sunburst. I think it's meant to be a scallop. So this path feels really off the beaten track. Very rustic and rural.
Well-defined path though, isn't it?
Yeah, very well used.
I think it's been here a very long time.
Tell us more.
It's called the St Michael's Way and it's a pilgrimage way. And back in sort of, I think around about the 10th to 12th century, that sort of period, it's very popular for people to go on a pilgrimage.
Yeah.
So they would come over from Ireland. They would seek refuge on the north coast, usually at Hayle.
Or St Ives.
Because that was a safer harbour to get into.
Oh, okay.
And then the actual, basically, the idea was it saved them having to go around Land's End by boat.
Yeah.
It was a safer way of doing it.
Cut across land.
So it cut across Cornwall. I think it's about 12 miles.
Yeah.
It goes from Lelant on the north coast.
Lelant Church, isn't it?
All the way over the top of the Trencrom and beyond, down to St Michael's Mount.
Yeah.
And the pilgrims then would go across to Europe and end up, I think, in Santiago.
Yes. Yes, that rings a bell with me too. Yeah. So it's been here donkey's years, which is why it feels so. It does feel old. It has that sense of feeling old, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh, that one's awkward.
I've got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
Andrew, we're meant to be going that way.
Jim has kindly told us about a standing stone, which is over there.
Ooh, I
think
don't know
we
if
can
we
get to it because
get there. It's private property, isn't it?
We can probably zoom in on it.
Yeah.
This is called a Bathsheba standing stone, and it's a good example of a menhir standing stone, locally known as a long stone. It stands about 10 foot tall. It's believed the stone was placed here sometime during the Bronze Age period, between 2400 and 800 BC.
Oh, okay. It's a little bit different to the photo he's got. He's got a much better photo, isn't it? It's literally just stood in a field. Obviously the riding school now has sectioned off their field, but we can still see it.
It's something you would easily walk by without realising it's there, isn't it?
Very good. Just double checking.
I am. Right, we are here.
Okay.
So we're on this little road here. So there is a public. Yeah, so we're on a public footpath on the left.
At a sharp right-hand bend.
It's a sharp right bend there, isn't it?
Well, there is. There's one behind you.
Oh, is this the road here? So we probably. Oh, I see. We've joined there, I expect. I don't know. I think we probably do need Trevarrick. That's where we're heading anyway.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a footpath on the left, and it goes to Trevarrick.
Okay.
Go on to a small road that leads past Trevarrick Manor. Continue until you get back to the main road. It's here.
Are we a little bit confused?
We've come down that road. Might go on a little bit more and have a look.
Okay.
Right, after much deliberating, so we are at a gate with a public footpath marker on it, next to an old cottage called Crocker's Stile.
So the road is on a. Are you on a sharp right-hand bend?
You
aren't
are. There's a public footpath sign here.
And we're leaving the St Michael's Way to Mills Monument.
We are.
You're confident that
Yes.
was right?
Yeah, it's down this one.
Do you know what our next landmark is?
I think we're heading to somewhere called Trevarrick Manor.
Okay, it'll be comforting, I think, to find that. So we're walking about 840 yards.
Yeah, we've turned the direction now. We're walking away from Carbis Bay.
And I can see Trencrom actually ahead of us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty sure
okay.
we're going in the right direction.
Brilliant. That's promising. It must be near here somewhere.
Let's see what it says on there.
There's several properties here. This one looks quite new. In fact, a lot of them look like holiday accommodation, some barn conversions. There's Trevarrick House. So it's reassuring to see the name on one of the name plaques.
Jim tells us at Trevarrick Farm, which I'm possibly
Yeah.
thinking might now be Trevarrick House.
House.
He says the current buildings are late 18th century, but the site has its origins as early as a medieval settlement known as Trevarrick from 1284.
1284?
Yeah, it says there are indications of a medieval church having been at this site but have now gone. A possible altar stone built into the farmhouse wall. So I was just having a little look, I couldn't see it there. An altar stone.
Well, can't snoop too much, can you? You're going to though,
I've
aren't you?
before.
It's a beautiful property.
Big granite chunks, but I can't see an altar stone.
No, there's evidence there used to be a porch above the door. There's cuts into the stonework. But yeah, it's holiday homes, isn't it? 2 umbrellas. You don't need 2 for one family, do you? When you come across little gems of information like that about an altar stone possibly being in your granite wall, often it crosses my mind. Do the people that live there know this? Do they even have an inkling that that is the case? I'm sure most people do, but it does make me wonder. So we jumped the gun a little, and that's Trevarrick Manor.
Farm.
Okay.
Yeah, this one says
Trevarrick Manor.
Manor.
So that's the one that potentially has the altar stone in its facade somewhere.
Yeah, it's hidden in the trees.
That is
though,
a
isn't it?
really old property,
It does look
isn't
old,
it?
doesn't it?
It does look older than the other one. You can imagine that one being thatched. Oh well, we did get the right pathway.
We're in the right place, aren't we?
Perfect.
So we're moving on to a busy road. We go straight across it now.
Oh, okay. So in our haste to try and confirm we were at Trevarrick,
Yeah, we've come out of that
come out
point
there. So we need to just go down to the road and
Then
turn.
turn right,
Right.
then left.
Okay. Well, that's okay. We didn't know quite where we were. So we
know
needed
where we are.
confirmation.
We're not lost.
No, we're just not in the right place on the map,
We're not.
according to the instructions. Apologies, Jim. We got a bit lost there. Oh yes,
So that's where we should have come out.
and
We're
the
going straight across this busy road.
footpath
so
sign
be
is
careful,
right
yeah.
here. Left and right, we're okay.
That sign's hidden.
Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. That seems very high.
Sheep in this one.
Wow,
It's quite steep.
that is quite steep. I agree.
But the farm building's up there, I can see that. It's just a question of how you get to it.
It's very muddy.
Yeah, lots of cows and sheep.
Yes.
All looking at us. So, what are they
We're the
doing
most interesting thing they've seen all day, as long as they don't start following us. Shall we give this one a try? It's very, very muddy. That is squidgy. Okay. I'm just thinking. Kind of glad we haven't got the dogs with us. Whoa. Have you seen the mud?
there? Let's go this way, over here.
Oh, wow. Ankle deep in mud. Wow. What are you pointing at?
Well, there's a gate right up in the very far corner.
There is
There's
that?
more cows in this one, and they look more mature.
Yeah, he looks like a bull cow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got to cross all this mud really somehow to the best of our ability to get up to that corner. So going back is just as bad as going forward, really.
Cool.
Ankle deep
mud
in mud and whatever else.
Yeah. Okay.
And we just need to get to that green patch, don't we?
Yeah.
Past those cows.
I
Go
think-
through that
I
field.
think it was that one.
Okay, let's try and get back down there. Oh, the cows move now, we can get through. It's a bit muddy. There's a cow just here. Okay, we'll make nice noises to him.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello! Ooh, I'm slipping. So, they're quite lively. They're running around all over the place behind us. They're getting out of our way. Hopefully they'll keep their distance. Anxiety levels at the moment. My heart is thumping. Which way now?
Keep going.
We've got to keep going between them,
Yeah.
which is not ideal. You want to go around the back of them, but it's just not possible. Having to go cut through shit, that's a bull. Okay, one lying down. Good boys. Okay, next problem, we can't see a way out. And the trouble is our exit up the fence, up the hedge, is barred by razor wire, barbed wire, so you can't kind of run that way if someone decides they don't like you. And we can't find a flaming exit out of the field now, can we? The farm is just there. Are we going up here, look?
No,
I think I am.
Are
I'm going up here.
you?
Yeah. Andrew, you've got an everlasting memory of the walk. Ah, cow muck. I think we're safe. We've outwitted them by turning a corner. Oh my
Wow,
goodness me.
that was an experience.
Ah,
My heart rate
gosh.
is still pounding. I
And
think we
me.
were quite safe yet.
no, because there's more in this field, isn't there? So 9 times out of 10, cows don't worry us at all. And we've not got an irrational fear of cows. We just like to keep them at a respectful distance. They don't know us, we don't know them. And they are big animals.
You're enjoying your calming, relaxing walk.
Do I have to answer on
It's a shame we haven't got like a heart monitor rigged up at the moment. Have you got one of it?
Fitbit.
Okay. Let's see what it says.
That one?
Yeah,
No,
try that one.
Try that.
I'll have to climb it. This must be the farm. I think this is Trencrom farm, I would have said. The sign is here for the public footpath, so that is correct. We have gone the right way. It's just you are walking right through a big field, muddy field, full of
It's on my
cows.
camera. Okay. Okay. Okay.
US mail.
Where are we going?
I think down here.
Can we check?
I will check.
You
It goes
come
to the
and-
right and then goes to the left,
You
doesn't
come and
it?
look. I think I can solve your problem.
Okay.
Yes, there's 2 public footpath signs. I reckon this little one here is a public footpath sign.
Mine engine.
This is a road.
Oh yes, public footpath.
Yeah. So
Look, come and look at this though.
where are we going now? Oh look, an old engine house and a white house. That's the count house. Oh, to the mine engine. Does it tell you which engine house it is? Does it give you any idea on the OS map? Ah, Jim's already done the work for us.
So there we are. Wheel
Yes.
Sisters. It says was a consortium of older mines brought together under one name.
Okay.
So this building contained a 60-inch pumping engine installed in 1871 to remove water from the mine tunnels in the area.
Oh, so it's a pumping engine.
Goes on to say the consortium closed in 1900, tried briefly to rework the mines in 1906, but had to close for good. A tale often repeated in Cornwall during the 1900s.
Yes.
Very true. Should we go and have a little look?
Yeah.
So if you're wondering what that smell is at home, it's me. Look at my foot.
Oh, brand new boots.
I know.
He's persevering, but I do think that the engine stack itself is on private property.
Sarah's down there on the corner. I've come up the sort of road to the side of the mine engine house, see just if there's any way in, but there isn't. Not what I can see anyway.
Okay, I've just read the next instruction. I think we actually walked through the fields anyway.
So, hang on, we're going into this field which is now full of more cows.
More cows and sheep, but yeah, but we're going into that far corner. Okay.
Over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
The mine stack's actually in this field.
Over there?
Over there.
Right, okay. Will you go first? I'll film you from here, I think. I'll wait for you to get all the way over to the other side.
Come on. You're going to have to help me shut this gate. That didn't work, did it? Okay. Come on, little sheeps. Good boys. Good boys. There we go. Aren't they cute? Oh, hello, my lovelies.
Hello, gorgeous. Hello, you're pretty. Oh. Strange man run away.
Hello. Look at these. Oh, he's gone to sleep on the hedge.
He must have been there counting all his mates, and then the next thing he knows, he's gone to sleep.
That's a bad joke, Andrew.
It's terrible.
So we've kept the hedge on our left, and we've come to what we thought would be a stile, but there's a load of razor wire, barbed wire. Oh. Okay, so he's keeping his livestock in. He's put up his barbed wire, razor wire, whatever you want to call it. So we can't get out there either.
I think we're going to have to go back to that first bit and try and clamber over.
Try and clamber over. Oh dear God. Okay.
In fairness, it does say public footpath at the top.
I
there,
know,
doesn't it?
so the farmer has cut your access off, hasn't he?
Unless the footpath does go the other side of that hedge, maybe. But
Perhaps. Okay, so you're
I'm actually scraping all the
proposing
good
I try and
pose?
get my leg over.
I am.
Right, I'm filming you now. Oh God, you make it look easy. Is that your jeans?
No.
Oh, well done.
Right, give me the camera.
Can I give you everything?
There we go. Thank you very much. Is this on?
Don't film me.
Alright, hang on just a minute.
No, I
No,
can't
okay,
get over.
alright, okay.
I'm gonna have to go back.
Alright, hang on.
Oh, I should be able to do this. Right, I don't know what to hold on to now. I'm stuck. But
Right.
where am I putting my other leg?
Set you up.
Ah!
You're up.
Oh! Ah! Right. Ah! We've just clambered over that barbed wire there. And just to the right is the footpath sign. But it is impassable, it's completely overgrown. Okay.
On the other side of the
And it's kind of in between, there must be two hedges.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah,
tell from here, it's
not
too
gonna get through
overgrown,
there, though, are
and
you?
this is
Yeah.
impassable, isn't it? So, okay. The alternative was to do what we did in the first place, go down towards the mine engine house, and then just easily take a left up this road.
Lovely view over there of Trencrom, sir.
Yeah.
So, pleasant walk. I've enjoyed myself.
I have
so
too.
It's got me thinking because it's quite quiet today,
Yes.
and I've actually come up with a tiny little poem for Jim.
Wow.
Yeah, do you want to hear it?
Do share.
Okay. Lovely Jim, thank you for providing us with this wonderful walk. Hang on, got it right. Come back to it, hang on.
I've got a pen here. You could write it down.
Right, here we go. Hang on, I got it. Right. It's my poem for Jim. It's called... Hang on. Wonderful Jim, you lovely thing, thank you for the walk that you have provided. But walking through the field of cows, I was worried I almost died. Do you like that?
Next verse, next
I have
verse.
to work it out.
Turning right at a junction. As you walk this stretch, you'll see glimpses of Trink Hill to your right. Take the road through Brunyon for about 215 yards until you pass a triangular patch of ground with a sign for Hayle. Right, here's the green patch with a sign to Hayle. Tick box. Just beyond this point is a field gate on the left with a public footpath sign. Indeed there is. Ooh.
You see the old signpost?
Yeah. Hayle, 4.5.
I love these though, because I know there's bits missing off it now. But it actually tells you Cornwall.
Yeah, but it's missing too.
It is, isn't it?
Unfortunately.
Well, obviously those places don't exist anymore.
No.
So you can only turn left.
One must be Nancledra and one must be Penzance.
I don't know. Just look it up on the map.
Yeah. At this point in Jim's instructions, he gives us a shorter alternative route if we head south towards Trembetho Dairy, which we're going to take. I thought I would just sync my Fitbit, and we've already done about 5 miles. My feet are feeling it. So it's kind of nice just to think there's a shorter alternative route. Left or right?
I'm not sure, but I'm super excited.
What have you seen?
Can you contain yourself?
It's a post box.
It's a VR post.
Oh, a VR.
It is. That's a piece, isn't it?
VR. Gosh. So where are we?
Yeah, it was.
Trencrom.
Trencrom, yeah. So 2 things with old post boxes, Sarah.
Yeah.
One is, I don't know if there's a name for people that like old post boxes.
Right.
I'm sure our viewers can suggest a name. The thing that always fascinates me though is every single post box must have its own key.
Yeah.
Now, does one key open many post boxes?
Or is there an individual key for each one? And if so, does that mean they've got to get loop?
Yeah, because obviously these are Victorian ones.
Yeah.
So the key that fits that, is that the original lock?
I never thought of that.
Because I would have thought the key would be quite chunky.
I'm starting to understand your fascination with it now.
Or weirdness.
Yeah, I bet the key's a really big, old, chunky, traditional looking key as well.
It's like a jailer's key.
Yeah, because it's not a Yale lock, is it?
No.
Here we go again. I'm very glad we brought this today.
Right,
been our
okay, so
salvation.
where are we? We are, hang on.
Over here somewhere,
Yes,
aren't
we've
we?
come to, where are we? We're there.
Brunyon.
Yeah, and then I think we've come down this road here. So we're on that junction, maybe?
Okay, that makes sense.
So,
We're looking
hang
to
on,
go...
so we've come down the road, haven't we? Let's have a look. So we've come...
Matt, read it with Andrew. No, you can't read the words.
Yeah, we've come down here.
Yeah.
Yes, and we're heading for there. So we've got a road on the left
Trembetho.
and a road on the right. So we want to
Take the
that
right.
one. Yeah.
Let's go this way. Let's see where it goes. Oh, not liking the look of that cloud up there. I hope it keeps its rain in its belly. We're going this way.
Sarah,
Yeah.
most people go on walks. We go on mini adventures.
I was just going to say something similar. You took the words right out of my mouth. So the important thing when you get lost is to keep your sense of humour, isn't it? And say, well, we can always retrace our steps, even if it is 5 miles.
Your sense of humour was lacking when you got to that barbed wire in that
I was
field.
scared where it was going to end up, my love. Where to now, hubby?
It's a really good question.
Well, it said pick up point 19.
Right, I'm hoping we get to Trembetho, so I think we... Oh, this is Trembetho, okay,
Yeah.
right, okay, well that's fine then. So we should... Hang on, bear with me. So, at the farm building, there should be a public footpath to the left.
Look at these little mites. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, look, they're all coming over. They want to be fed. So we're going in Here.
I think it's here, but it doesn't say public footpath. There's no sign saying public footpath.
Well, there's Trencrom.
I'm trying to get over there, obviously.
Yeah.
I'll have one more look at the map.
Alright. I'll admire these little guys. They're so cute. Lifting their feet up. Hooves up. Oh. We've left these guys here. Andrew's going to get a photo of them. They're so cute. We're just going to double check around the back of the dairy to see if there is a footpath sign, because we're actually looking to pick up St Michael's Way again. So we're just going to head up here. Oh wow, there's the actual herd coming in to be milked. Wow. There are 1 or 2 cows there, aren't there? So that's the actual dairy, isn't it? So
dairy. Yes.
Yeah.
So I would film this, but my battery's completely drained.
Oh
And
dear.
you haven't got much battery on yours.
No, mine's flashing.
So we might end up filming this on your mobile phone.
Which gives us lots of wind noise. Okay, so there's nothing. Zilch. 0. No public footpath signs. No St Michael's Way signs. Heading back now to past where the cows are coming in to be milked. And we've decided that the only option we've got is that little gate beside the young calves. We're going to go through there. It does actually say please pick up after your dogs, so it's as if they're expecting public right of way through there. It's the only indication we've got that it's even a footpath, so I hope we're not trespassing. It is heading towards Trencrom, that is the positive, so we're going to give it a go. Hello babies, we're back again. Yes, we're going to be brave and try this one. After you, I'll let you do the honours. Okay. Oh, crumbs. Okay, nice path if it is. And Trencrom is directly ahead. I've got to be able to get there somehow.
If anyone at home is still watching this, they're probably laughing at us, I suspect.
Why?
Look at those idiots.
Oh,
Lost in
hopefully they're
Cornwall.
feeling sorry for us, not.
No. Rolling around, hooting with laughter. Look at those muppets.
Oh, I'm
You know where we're in
so
Cornwall,
tired.
they ain't got a clue.
Yeah. Oh! There's a marker! Oh, thank goodness for that. Ah, we can get back to the car. My little feet are so sore. That looks a bit rickety. Oh, heavens above. I'm heavier than you. And we're going straight across the field, look, darling. Well-worn path. Hooray, to another marker. And Trencrom is over on the right-hand side. I am so joyful. Okay. Which way are we going? I reckon we have to go right. How does it congregate at the top of a hill?
I've done that trick. If you know the one where you take the battery out of the camera, you blow on it, you cursor it a lot and put it back in and wiggle it,
Some static.
and it works again.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So
isn't it?
I'm back with you.
So it's at a diagonal.
I think it's down there where those telegraph poles are.
We have found the path.
Hooray.
Funny how it doesn't survive through mud, isn't it? There's a brand new gate down there as well. How did we miss that?
I'm glad my camera's working.
Why?
I just want to get a reaction on your face when you read the next sign. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you...
I can't see it, but I can see the sign. Oh, rural Cornwall, here we go. Bulling field. I reckon
okay.
we're running down there.
So it's a big field. Let
I
me
know.
go up a bit higher and I'll see if I can see the bull. Terry!
Terry Bull.
Terry Bull? Yeah, I can't see him. I think you're alright. Go you ahead.
I'm the sacrificial one.
You are. Good job you're not wearing red. See, if I was at the top of Trencrom now, I'd have a lovely view. I'd have a lovely view of this field and I'd be able to tell you where the bull was.
Yeah.
I can't see him. I think we might do it.
I think it's a farmer's joke.
Yeah. I think you're right. We survived.
Yay.
Thank you.
Hello you.
Oh, hello you. Hello.
Hello you.
Hello, you. Don't lock me in the field with a bull.
There you go. Here's the little Methodist chapel that Jim mentions is in his instructions. Look at that old Celtic cross there, just in amongst all the boulders of granite. And there it is. It's now a house. Isn't that beautiful? So this walk was developed by a man sat in another country at a computer using Google Maps, Google Earth and research on Google.
Yeah.
We're giving Google a big plug here, aren't we? But I find that absolutely amazing that you can sit at a computer in another country, develop a walk, and it works. You can do it.
I mean, I don't think I could develop a walk for someone that lives in America.
No.
For them to go and try it in their locality, I don't think I'd be able to do it. So the fact he's been able to do that, send it to us, we've been able to try it, and it works. It's amazing.
Blows me away.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for all the hard work and effort you put in. It's much appreciated.
Very kind of you. Title for video: Cow-magedden in Cornwall.